Well, that was the crappiest sleeping night I've had in a long time. Up every 30 minutes probably. It is still windy as hell, as you can see. Everything's blowing around me. It is currently 30 degrees outside. I'm sitting in the truck trying to defrost my hands on the steering wheel. And we're running out of wood, so yeah, I gotta break camp, but it's freezing. It's probably 10 degrees with the wind chill. And we gotta go find someone that could weld up a shock mount or call it an end to a trip. So we're gonna go see if we can find someone who can weld up a shock mount in height, maybe, or Hanksville. I gotta figure out where I'm at on my map. I'm in between the two probably. So yeah, not that fun today, kids. Okay, we're in the Poison Springs trail system here outside of Hanksville. We found something pretty sweet. It's like a homemade camper here. Oh, there's a fridge. That's the first, that's your first car fridge right there. And then let's go check that thing out. Look at that, it's pretty sweet. Dang. Hey, look, we got our own propane cylinder holder here. Nice little hitch there. Not sure what the outriggers are for here. Oh no! I broke it. Put that back. Wow, look at that floor. There's a freaking tank. Must have been like a Hudson or something. Kind of cool looking. There's probably the old tire. Looks like the pack rats have moved in too. Dang, that's crazy. I wonder if somebody lived in that for a while. Sweet. Now we're just trying to make our way back to Hanksville because we broke a shock mount. Maybe somebody can let me use a welder to weld it back on the front axle. So we've been driving on, we believe this is called Poison Springs Road. Poison Spring Trail System, #1 road.
Yeah, whatever that might be.
Straight close up. Anyway, awesome trail. We have to go very slow because we only have one shock on the front end. The other one disconnected itself.
It's a little bit of a terrifying trail just because I don't know what's coming.
We do have a river crossing coming up that looks like it could be pretty big and deep, so we'll see what happens. Luckily though, Jennifer, what do we have on our vehicle?
Oh, the snorkel.
The snorkel. We got snorkel. We can finally use our snorkel. I just don't want to get stuck in it. We're gonna walk across the river before we cross it in the truck.
We're gonna make Eli walk across the river.
I never agreed with that.
Eli wants to go across. We're hoping if we can see rocks, we won't have to, because it's like 40. It's gotten up to 47 degrees finally today, so it's a little nippy.
And it's muddy water, so I don't know that we'll be able to see across it.
There it is down there. You can see it from here. The views here are awesome. Eli thinks you can see the bottom of the river, even though it's muddy.
Eli's special.
Ed.
It is a really pretty trail. I mean,
It is.
edge of it.
Well, we have plenty of time. We've got like miles to go.
I know that.
So, anyway, we're gonna go down the rest of these switchbacks down to the river. Now here's where we are, up on the trail. We gotta go down over here and cross. And then we've got this thing over here. It's kind of weird looking. Probably like some old water intake or something. Might try hiking to that. There's a couple ladders and stuff over there. We'll try that out. I think this is the Dirty Devil River, but we'll have to check that out. Let's go walk over here just a little ways. Anyway, that's where we're going, over here. Then we gotta follow the road back up. At least we know we're kind of getting close to some people. That was a cool road. I didn't video much of it because we're trying to get back to Hanksville. Alright, we're coming down to the river now. Looks like it's moving kind of fast, but I guess we'll see what it's like. Ooh. I think somebody's got across here though. There's tire tracks.
Oh, how deep do you think it is?
Oh my.
We're just gonna have to do it. There's no way to wait out.
All right, well, to say that this is not a little sketchy, that's where we're supposed to enter. That's where we're supposed to be going. It looks a little washed out on the other side. Oh boy. You can't even tell how deep it is. Eli's gonna see how deep it is. We gotta take off all the electronics though. This tells us if we have to go back 40 some odd miles. So far. Yeah. I'm just worried about the middle.
That is super soft. It's not that deep, it's just the moment you touch it, it washes away.
Well, that's fine. Do you want to try and go all the way across?
Maybe with a towel. But let's not have a towel.
Well, just don't drop it in and put it around your neck or something. It doesn't seem very deep. Ah, sweet. We can cross it probably. Keep going. You gotta go all the way across though. And then you gotta come back for the camera so you can record. Ah, sweet. Oh, it's so good that he did that. I wish I could just throw you my phone, but you gotta come back. Huh? Oh, that was scary. Made it across to the other side of the river. It's a cool, definitely a cool trail. I have to come back to this. It's very bright out right now. I think we're finally at 50 degrees. We can go see what some of the crap is up around here. There's a lot of cars here. I don't know if people are just hiking or floating the river, but well, let's try to hide in the bushes. But that was a crazy crossing. It was a little bit wider than, I don't know, freeway. To do that in slow motion a few times. That was a fun trail. So we're still heading towards Hanksville, I mean, trying to find someone with a welder to weld up my shock mount. So we're gonna continue up here. We're gonna have some lunch right now and continue on. We're packed full. It's been a fun couple days so far. All right, we've made it almost out to the end of this trail. It's been pretty cool. Poison. What?
You know those signs that we pass around that says like something to bacon rim or something.
Bacon rim?
Big, I said, not bacon.
Big rim?
It was big something. I don't think it was rim.
Big Ridge? We don't know where we are. We're just lost. On a vague trail back to a highway. It's a nice little creek crossing here. Close to the end.
That's what the map says.
Ooh, it's getting a little tight through here.
Suck it in, guys.
It would really suck if we had to go back.
No. I would not be okay with that.
Man, there's a lot of water. There must be a lot of springs up in here. Up in this mess. We are still on the Poison Springs trail system, trail number 1, heading out to the highway towards Hanksville. Pretty cool trail. I think we could make kind of a little expedition trail out of these, out of linking a bunch of trails together. I've kind of got some ideas. We may do that in the future once the Land Cruiser's got a diesel in it. But yeah, the canyons and the views are just amazing. Pretty fun. We've had a lot of fun so far. We gotta continue on. All right, we've hit the end of the road here. Poison Spring Canyon area, I guess what it's called. So there's the highway right there. We're gonna head into Hanksville and see if we can get our broken shock mount fixed. Let's see if we can continue on somewhere else. That's called a culvert. So we were just looking at a sign back there. We have come 35 miles from where we camped. We stayed at Sunset Pass last night.
We stayed a little past it. Remember, Sunset Pass is still in the Glen Canyon.
Fine.
That area.
All right. We come about 30 miles, maybe. How many miles?
I don't know.
She doesn't want to tell me. All right, off to Hanksville. All right, found a cool guy named Carl that had a welder in Hanksville. And, well, the shock mount's back, baby. Continuing the trip. Oh yeah. I welded it on myself, of course. A nice man named Carl who owns Carl's Excavations.
And Carl's Critter Garden.
At Carl's Critter Garden. Hell yeah. You happen to have a flex cord wire feed welder. So I was able to weld the front shock mount back on. It's probably not the prettiest, but hopefully it'll hold for a couple more days. That was a bad design ram, really bad design. I was looking at it and they didn't even weld the whole bracket all the way up around the axle. Don't worry, I fixed your mistake and now it's welded fully. I will do that to the other side too when I get home. So the other side better not fail on me or I'm gonna hunt down the engineer who designed that and weld his testicles to a table. I don't know how you do that. Maybe I'll glue them. Anyway, we're off to Goblin Valley now. It's 5 p.m., 4 p.m.
4:18.
4:18, it's kind of late, but at least we can go have a little more fun. We may go over to Cathedral Valley, but it might be a bit late in the day to do that. There's a back road from Goblin to Cathedral, and it's kind of cool, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today.
Can you disperse camp on Cathedral?
Negative. Ghost Rider.
Well, then we might not want to risk. There's only one place to camp in the whole area.
That is true. But there is a whole outside area, BLM land.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I just want someplace
Peace
less
out.
windy.
Oh, Jennifer didn't like the wind last night.
Oh my gosh.
And the wind gave me Tourette's really badly. I was angry. All right, we're heading to Goblin. Peace out.
What is it?